How'd that feel?
That was good.
Good contact. How about left leg?
A little left.
Yeah, let's take a look here. Too good, KT, too good. Beautiful. Go ahead and hit another. Yeah.
Good. There it is. Or left.
Okay.
Which one was the better one?
On the left. All right, so we always hear about swaying, turning, sliding, all that good stuff. So we've got a nice before and after to see what we're gonna work on. And we wanna make sure that there's no early extension in the golf swing. All right, so in both takeaways, kind of loading into that right glute. I like that turn. All right, but it's all about the transition. Let's see how we get downward to the golf ball. Okay. So the one on the left I liked a lot more because we didn't quite show that air on the left side, but also if we take a look at kind of the spine angle, everybody stands up a little bit, maybe rounds those shoulders off. All right, but just a little bit more of it in the right. And what we're gonna do is give you that drill to see if we can help you keeping that balance and kind of exiting to the left. I think it'll help with balance, but also just help with what the club does based on getting that better turn, making sure there's no early extension where the kind of the pelvis moves towards the golf ball. All right, so we're gonna use the wall over here and kind of clean up that turn. And I'll put on a quick demo here. Let me borrow that club and make sure the camera's looking pretty good. Okay, so really like the turn and how we're able to extend that right leg. All right, getting that glute into the wall. But then we want to feel as though maybe we're like rolling or pressing a stamp, all right? And not just sliding forward,
Right.
or especially not drifting the pelvis towards the ball, but rolling that stamp and then being able to extend the left leg and get into that finished position.
So you feel like that left one almost goes into the wall.
Yeah, just that rotary motion, kind of like a screw. We don't want to slide back and forth. There is going to be that transfer of weight. All right, but the better that I can get that glute to clear, it'll let me feel as though my momentum and my forward progress going to the left.
Get her clear.
Yeah, exactly, that follow through drill. All right, but how it's going to benefit the golf club is that for every split second we kind of stop rotating or we slide, and you can see I'm kind of still squared up to the wall over here. All right, that's just going to lead towards either that loss of spine angle, loss of posture, or just that throwing of the golf club and letting it get past our hands. So just like in a chip or a putt, we need to control exactly what that club face is doing. So if we can stay connected and get a good turn.
Gotcha.
All right, and again, almost feeling that fade away, getting that momentum in here. Beautiful.
Okay.
All right, so no golf ball yet. We start just off of the wall, and we want to feel as though we press into it with the right glute, press into it with the left glute.
Really staying that way instead of letting it kind of come out and slide.
You beat me to it, that's perfect. Okay, so What you did there with your shoulders and also the spine is as you made a good looking backswing and a turn, those shoulders point down to the ground.
Yeah.
Alright, but if we kind of bail out or we lose a good spine angle, good shoulder turn, excuse me, alright, we're going to end up seeing that extension or just coming up right with the spine.
Okay. Try one here?
Alright, yeah, go ahead and see if you can get that left glute to exit to the left. That'll make it really easy to keep your spine angle down. Nice.
Maybe a little heavy, but I felt like that stayed
Yeah.
in.
Let me steal that club for a second. Go ahead and cross your arms on that. So we're thinking two things, pointing the alignment rod within a 3-foot window of the ball, but then let's see that trigger, see that exit to the left and pointing down. Beautiful, so you get a good stretch here while also a very good bend there. And if we think about delivering that golf club, all right, we're going to get nice and underneath it, as opposed to if we flatten, we're going to come over.
Okay.
Okay.
So we want down and then down, but keep that up against the wall.
Exactly.
All right.
Good. Now when we make any sort of change to posture, setup, or that motion, all right, we do need to put in the reps to find that kind of that new bottoming point, all right? So at this posture, say I'm 5'6" when I'm bent over. If I then were to get taller, all right, I don't have the reach of the wingspan, all right? So there's just going to be a little bit of that compensation. I'd expect you to catch some shots heavy.
Yeah, because we're staying.
Yeah, but with time, I think those thin shots will disappear. All right, you'll be able to stay down and trap that ball just based on your posture. Good sound there.
That was better.
Yeah, that was pinched nicely.